I survived. I got back. I just got back. I have to make a fucking video and just tell you all what happened. Oh, my hands, why are they white? Well, it's a long story. There was spray paint, and I got some on my hands and on my rings. I kid you not, I was not expecting this, but my intuition also told me that I was going to be on an adventure today. Listen, guys, it's all really about how you start your day. How do you start your day? And does your day even start at 6 o'clock in the morning, or are you up all night? Because I was up all night, and then I read this Bible verse, and the gist of it went, though I walk through the valley of death, I will fear no evil. So, lo and behold, guess what God has intended for me for today? Crazy ass adventure. Went to the graveyard. Afterwards, I was walking back, and I felt it. I felt it deep in my fucking bones that I was gonna go on another adventure. Sure enough, I did. It tested me. It tested my brain. It tested my bravery and my courage and my heart. I found these abandoned railroad tracks. And then, in addition, there were some abandoned trains, like freight trains. And I got there, and at first I was like, whoa, there's nobody here. It's hella quiet. A lot of rubble. There's not only train tracks, but the corners is concrete. And that's around when my phone died. So I was like, fuck, what do I do? My phone's dead. Fuck this shit. It's fine. I'm gonna go in and go as far as I can. And baby, you best believe your girl had the dopest adventure of a lifetime. So on the sides, on my right hand side, there were two little crevices, like little hidden crevices that you could explore, and I found some dope wire and some metal johns and these like squiggly wires and everything. I have everything. It's in a bucket outside. I will eventually show it. I just need to get this experience out right away. So I just got back, fucking like I gotta do laundry. There's so much I gotta do. Basically, I robbed this homeless dude's little bed notch area. And by robbed, I found these cool curtains. And they were so fucking cool. I was like, I can't just leave them behind. I know what you're thinking. Ew, that's really gross. First of all, and second of all, how rude. You're robbing somebody that's homeless. Well, no. It didn't look like they had been there for a long time. It looked very much abandoned. There was nobody there. There was no sign of like food or you know, there's no dead body too. So that's kind of cool. I really need to shower too, because I was rolling around, and well, not rolling around, but like I found myself really dirty because it was fucking insane. Furthermore, fuck, how do I get this story out? Okay, I'm gonna take my time. Listen, I laid underneath the freight trains because I wanted to know what it was like, what would it feel like. It is cool. It's cool. I got a little dirty. It was a little messy. I feel grimy, but it's fine. It's totally fucking fine. I explored a lot of it. I climbed up the freight train. I wanted to get a higher perspective. Man, if you saw the birds were flying, soaring. I kept on practicing the rap song that I'm working on. It was a really nice spot to clear my head, clear my mind. And because I hadn't slept, I felt pretty good. I feel hungry though. I feel very, very hungry. So I'm about to eat some food real quick. Actually, I'm going to eat some right now while I talk because I'm actually really, really hungry. Yeah, I hope that's enough hand washing. Hold on. Gotta get the soap. Damn, I touched a lot of stuff today. This video is gonna be one take. I'm not filming another second video. It's gotta be just one take. Gotta get it all out. I went. Oh, thank God, food. I haven't had food. I was so hungry. I didn't even pack snacks. I didn't even anticipate doing this. So it's like, okay, there's nobody here. I did see one person. Because there was like another gate area there. And there was a chain, but the chain wasn't locked. So I stole the chain. And then secondly, there was another metal cart thing. There was a lock, but it wasn't locked. So I stole the lock. But there was another one that was locked. So like, there were double doors. So I was like, oh cool. Well, this one's not locked. And the lock was nice because it was sort of like a weapon. I was hella scared. Not gonna lie. I'd be bold. I'd be doing badass shit. But sometimes I'm scared. You know, sometimes I feel that fear. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I here? What kind of life do I live? Well, I'm out here. So it's like, I was thinking to myself too. I was like, why is it that this doesn't bring me any fear? But the simplest things, like going up to a guy that's real cute and being like, hey man, you really cute. That shit instills so much fucking fear in me. Don't know why, but for whatever reason, I can explore abandoned tunnels all by myself and it's no problemo. It's muy bueno. It's like super saras. Pas glass. So anyways, I walk around. I try to scope out the entire area. Then I go inside the tunnels. This is a good part. Yeah, I'm putting the captions. Like, if you want to just quit me rambling, skip right to 7 minutes and 15, 16 seconds. I go into the tunnels. There's some dope graffiti. I don't have my camera. I don't have my flashlight. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to keep going. All the while in my head, you know what I'm repeating? You know what mantra I'm repeating? Though I walk through the valley of death, I will fear no evil. It's so fucking valid, guys. Though I walk through the valley of death, I will fear no evil. I will fear no evil. Darkness doesn't faze me. Nothing can get me down. I'm afraid of nothing. You know why? There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know what else is at the end of the tunnel? Some dope ass fucking shit that I'm gonna tell you. So anyways, I'm walking and there's cool graffiti and there's this one with like a paper airplane in the city. And then there's another that looks like insane, and I don't know if it's a scorpion or a mopag varujudu, you know, like those big, the centipedes. I don't know what it is. So I keep walking, and I get scared because I'm at a point where the sunlight isn't reaching, and there's 3 tunnels. It's not just like it's one tunnel. And when I originally got into the tunnel, there was a chair there. So you know what I did? I moved the chair. I sat on the chair, it swiveled on its own, so I could see like the end of the tunnel sort of, and then I could also see like the entrance of the tunnel. So I moved the chair. Like I did interact with my space a little bit. I think that's really cool to do when you go into abandoned spaces like that. It's cool to like leave your presence. Like even though nobody else is there, or maybe you go in a group, it's always nice to like leave something or take stuff. So all the while, you know, like I'm collecting things that I find cool because I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck is happening? That's what's going on in my brain. I'm like, I'm actually here alone. Then I was like, oh man, should I have asked the neighbor to come with me on my walk? Because that's what I was doing. I was just going on a simple little walk. This was unplanned. Yeah, well, shit got interesting because I kept going through the tunnel, kept going, and it was really, really dark. I was walking in the pitch dark, mind you, and I didn't have that lock that I took earlier because that lock is metal. It's heavy, so it would have been like, you know, if somebody was there and they pounced on me, like I could have jabbed it, you know, it was like a weapon of sort. I didn't have any shit on me. to protect myself. But I was like, you know what? It's fine. And I kept telling myself, yeah, I could explore a little bit and then come back later. I was like, nah, I'm doing this. I'm here already. I got one shot, one opportunity. Do not fuck it up. Like, for real, this is such a big thing. And I kept telling myself, I will be rewarded. I will be rewarded. I will be rewarded if I keep going. So I keep going through this tunnel. And when I need more light or I need to balance my eyes a little bit, I'll look behind. And at certain points, it was a little sketch. At certain points, it was a little sketch. So instead of walking in the middle of the railroad tracks, I walked on the side. And there were points when, like, my hands were shaking, but for the majority of it, bro, I felt so calm. I swear to God, that I had been here before and I had done this before, which is insane because I just stumbled onto this spot. There's no way that I have been here before, but mentally, spiritually, it felt like I had done this before. I had been here before. It was a test. It was a whole test in and of itself. So I'm like going through, exploring this tunnel, and I got scared, so I pick up some rocks on the ground as a way to, like, something to hold on to. And then I'm like, as I'm going to, I'm like, whoa, like, I love this. I want to save this memory. So I'm like picking stuff up. Like, I picked up like a flat aerosol can. Also as a weapon too. Because mind you, I'm psyched. Psyched as in like spooked. Like, I'm having so much fun. I'm calm. I'm breathing. I wasn't scared as much. Like, I was scared, but I wasn't scared. And whole time I'm thinking, damn, baby, call me Miss Indiana Jones. Up here exploring alone. I was like, yo, should I even be exploring alone? Like, I need a adventure buddy. That's what I need. Like, why I be out on these streets exploring alone? I need me somebody to explore with. That's what I was thinking. But I'm going. Whenever I get scared, I just say that. Though I walk through the valley of death, I will fear no evil. I keep saying that and saying that and saying that, and I just feel brave. And I just keep seeing this cool graffiti stuff. And then by the time I get to the end, I have picked up some wire too. I was like, this is some cool wire. I'm gonna pick it up. I get to the end, and oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Whole time, I'm hearing the trains go because the train line's nearby. I get to a spot which is an abandoned train track waiting area. I don't know when the last time someone was there. There were like some cones. There was a lot of graffiti stuff. It was evident that people had been there because of the graffiti art that was left on the wall. It was insane, bro. I wish I had my phone so I could take photos. This shit was fire. I don't know who these artists were that did that, but at the end of the tunnel, it said like, beware the legend of the tunnel. So I was like, yo, this is some Indiana Jones shit, for real. I'm just waiting for these tarantula spiders to come at me. Nothing happens. I'm like picking at the concrete wall, like waiting for the door to like, you know, rumble through. And then there's like this magic tunnel door that leads me down to a basement garden of jewels. And none of that happens. That's only in the movies. But one thing though is, man, it felt like a movie. I was like, whoa, what is going on? Then I come across multiple ladders. So one of the ladders I go up, obviously. I go up. It's really nice to climb ladders. You know why? You get a different perspective on things, on life. Plus, I'm afraid of heights. But I'm also not afraid of heights. So I climbed that motherfucking ladder. And I looked down and I was like, I could die today. I could get attacked today. You never know when you're gonna die. I could die and nobody could find me. No one would know where I am. I am that I'm that in an abandoned spot where it's like, yo, who's gonna even come by here, you know? Well, thank God I didn't die. But, you know, I climbed down. And then there was another ladder, so I climbed up it. And I like tapped on the wall. And it triggered a memory of when I was in high school and I was rock climbing. And it was after I was in a car accident. So I was like real spooked. And I remember I had a gym teacher named Mr. Jones. And Mr. Jones was like, climb up, like, you got it, touch the top. And I just kept thinking, I'm like, fuck you, Mr. Jones, because I am scared, I am terrified. You're making me climb this rock climbing wall. And I can't do this, and I'm scared, and I'm terrified, and there's all these kids watching, and you're out there screaming at me, and I was just in a car accident, man, like, cut me a break, and it's just like, that triggered in my brain, and I now remember thinking back to this moment, I'm like, whoa, I'm a badass. Like, in moments I have been afraid, and I have been scared, but I'm still out here living and breathing and surviving and thriving. So I felt so proud of myself in that moment, because it's like, fuck it, I'm alone, but I feel good. I feel proud of myself and my accomplishment. Like, I was able to climb this, like, I got this, I got me, I can do it. So I climbed back down, and I'm just like walking around, and I'm really spooked, but at the same time, I am in awe, man. Like, this was beautiful. It was an abandoned track, like a waiting track. I've never seen something like this ever before. I've heard stories of these tunnels, but I've never, ever actually thought in a million years I would stumble upon it. Or, these motherfucking things are things you gotta plan. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go like explore abandoned tunnels today. Like, you wake up and you're like, gung-ho with the water bottle strap and everything, and a bucket just in case, and a fucking flashlight, and a pocket knife, and a friend, and you tell some motherfucking person too, I'm going out and doing this stuff. No, it shit kinda just happened. And I do gotta say, I'm glad no one was there, A. B, I'm glad I went in the sunlight. Because, man, if I did this in the moonlight during the night, oh, no. Oh, heavens, no. I would have gotten the heebie-jeebies. And I'd be honest. I did experience some heebie-jeebie moments while I was passing where, like, the homeless mattress thing was. Because it wasn't just, like, a regular mattress. It was, like, a bed and everything. I want to go back and see if someone sort of like moves things around, because I do feel bad. Because like they didn't have a blanket, they had curtains, but these curtains are cool. That's why I took them. But honestly, if I go back, I am going to go back, but I want to see, because then I'll just buy pillows and warm, thick blankets and leave them there, and food for him, because this guy needs some energy and some love, and I don't want him to die because it's cold outside, and I feel obligated now because I did take his curtains, which he was sleeping on, but these things, first of all, it needs to be washed. It's going to be washed. It's going to come out super clean. It's going to be beautiful. And second of all, it's not warm enough for him, so I think it's a him. See, even that's an assumption. I'm just assuming it's a male. Fuck. What am I doing out here fucking assuming? But anyways, I picked up a cool rock, and I walked to the end of the platform, and I found these plants growing in the cracks, and it was such a beautiful moment, because I just bought some socks that have this design that says, like, I can grow through tough shit. Let me go grab them. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, right here, see? Turns out I'm tough as shit, baby. Turns out I'm tough as shit. So I like this because it's a plant growing, and I have photo series on plants that grow in the cracks, because they grew in an environment that was extremely limiting for them to grow in. I find this to be very metaphorical for me. I felt like that's a representation. Ooh, I'm choking. I'm dying. No, I'm not. I'm being dramatic. Anyways, that's how I started out my morning. Then I walked back. I identify as a badass, baby. These socks came in before I went on this trip. Now I'm opening these for the first time. I am a badass. This whole journey and adventure today taught me so much about myself. First of all, I have nothing to fear. Second of all, I got this. I got this, baby. Nothing can bring me down, and nobody can bring fear into me or intimidate me. I know this for a fact, because as I was walking, I'm like, man, I'm walking in the complete dark. I trust myself, trust my vision, trust my brain, trust my abilities. I even have hiking boots. I had on bowling shoes that I acquired. I mean, they're pretty solid shoes if you're gonna go adventure. I had on my chardas too. Check this out. I felt so badass. I was like, yo, I'm like this badass Indian chick. Yep, that's me. And meanwhile, too, I was practicing the lines for my rap song. So, going on this adventure really helped. It cleared my mind, cleared my space. For any rappers, musicians out there, go on a crazy adventure and then spit your bars in these crazy spaces. When I was in the tunnel and I heard my voice echo, it was insane. I kept telling myself, like, is this actually happening? Is this reality? Am I dreaming right now? Is this actually happening? And I had to like look at my hands. I had to like, girl, like, am I here actually? What the fuck is going on? Yes, I'm here. And it would have been so cool to document it. It would have been so cool to take photos. I'm gonna go back and take photos. But it's also a magical secret place. It kind of reminds me of these other tunnels that I explored that I have footage of. But I'm not sure if the footage disappeared. I think the footage is still up on the Instagram. But I'm gonna make a YouTube channel for real, because these adventures gotta go up there on the YouTube. Because I want to show you all these cool places that I'm exploring and seeing, and the people that I've been meeting. Because it's insane. Life's been getting insane. It's unbelievable, man. Brooklyn. Craziest shit happens here in Brooklyn. So, let's see. In conclusion, and I was on the way back, and I was carrying the bucket and the clothes because I found like a bag to carry and all. And I was walking back. I was reacquainting myself with modern society. Saw the postman, cross paths with him. Then I was walking, and then there was this like couple that was walking too, and they walked past me because the bags and everything, the bucket was heavy. I was like, bet. But what ended up, the third person that I came across was this lady, and she had a baby in her stroller and her son had the stroller, and then the son let go, so the stroller just like rolled, and so she was trying to go after the stroller, and so the son, but I got to the stroller first, and I was like, I dropped everything, even though it took me, like, it was crazy getting these objects and like this rock and everything. I dropped everything, and I was like, fuck, the stroller, there's a child. And I just remember thinking, like, listen, like, you have all these adventures, you have all these objects, you could lose this stuff too. This is the wire that I got, that one. You could lose these objects in a flash. And, it really put me into perspective. Things can break. I had a ring. It was a cool one too. I just got it. It broke. So I had to leave it behind. Shit happens, man, sometimes, but I remember I just like dropped everything, went after the stroller. It was in an instinct, in a heartbeat. Priorities. This whole experience taught me that I'm larger than life. I spent time with myself, and kind of, went through my dark thoughts too. I was like affirming, and I was like, I'm legendary, I'm this, I'm that, I'm corrupt, I'm evil, I'm good, I'm bad. I was just spending time with my mind and just talking to this space. I think that's really important. It reminds me of my performance art class where we did this, where we went to places, spaces, took things, left things, observed, learned. I have like some weird twig that's stuck to my socks. Yeah. Wow. My quote in life is like, if you come home and your feet don't smell and your socks don't smell, that means you didn't hustle hard enough. Yeah. Or you didn't adventure hard enough. I can't wait to shower. I'm really excited too. And I'm gonna eat some yummy, yummy food. Cause girl be hungry. And yeah. Drink plenty of water. Because the water that, Mike, bro, you left behind, but I'm gonna drink your water, so whatever. Haha. Anyways, I just wanted everybody to know that I'm still alive. And I be out adventuring. And I like adventuring alone, but I want to adventure with others. So, if you want to adventure with me, hit me up. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, I got this. I identify as a badass. Yeah, you do, baby. And turns out I'm tough as shit. Yeah. I got these cool rings, and that's why I'm gonna flex them. Ooh, sexy. Yeah, anyways, next time, I'm bringing my camera. I lost a lens cap, so for Black Friday, I'm gonna buy a lens cap. Because I gotta protect my shit. Yeah. Always get protection. What? What? Condoms! I'm just saying. Mango licorice. It's alright. Have a wonderful, spectacular day, people. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay groovy, baby. Yes, I know I'm extra. Yes, I know. And I'm proud. I also got this artist shirt. Yeah. Good shirt. Good shirt. That's good energy. Okay. I'll post another video later showing all the shit that I got. Bye!